My husband called me. I'm divorcing you and I've already sold the house. He laughed. But then, the moment my phone lit up with Knox's name, I thought he'd ask when I'd be home. Instead, I stepped into the hallway and heard his voice. Cold, smug. I'm divorcing you, Juniper. I've already sold the house. Hope you enjoy figuring out where you'll live. He actually laughed. For a second, I just stared at the wall, my heart pounding. You sold the house? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. Yeah, he said, almost bored. Zayla and I need the money. She deserves better than that tiny place anyway. Zayla. The name punched me in the gut. Confirmation that the late nights and work trips weren't just my paranoia, but I refused to crack. All right, Knox, I said, my tone flat. Good luck with that. Up until that call, I thought I'd married someone I could trust. 6 years together, countless sacrifices, and he threw it all away with a smug phone call. But here's what Knox didn't know. After we refinanced last year, I had the deed transferred to my name. He'd signed the paperwork without reading it, like he always did. So when he told me he sold the house, I knew he was about to look so stupid. I called Brielle, my lawyer and my best friend. When I told her, she actually laughed. He can't sell a house he doesn't own, Juniper. He just committed fraud. By the time I got home, my shock had turned to cold fire. The house was still filled with his stuff, his shoes by the door, his jackets on the chair, but it was mine. Knox showed up 2 days later, bursting in with Zayla on his arm. She had this smug smile like she'd just won the jackpot. So this is where we're living now? She purred, looking around my living room. I stood up. No, Zayla, this is where I'm living. You won't be here at all. Knox's face twisted. What the hell are you talking about? I held up the deed I'd pulled from the file cabinet. After we refinanced, I had the deed transferred to my name only. You signed off without reading a word, like always. He went pale. Zayla's smile vanished. Wait, what? You said you sold it, Knox? You said we'd get the money. He tried to shush her. Zayla, babe, just no. I cut him off. There's no sale. The buyer knows. They want their money back. And if you spend any of that deposit, that's fraud. Zayla backed away from him, her eyes wide. Did you lie to me about the money too? Zayla, baby, I can fix this. She grabbed her purse. Fix it yourself. She turned on her heel and walked out, slamming the door behind her. Knox just stood there staring at me. Juniper, please, we can talk about this. Don't throw me out. I didn't flinch. Get your stuff out by tonight, Knox, or I'll call the cops. Try me. He looked like he wanted to argue, but all that smugness was gone. He just nodded, defeated. When he finally left, dragging his boxes behind him, I locked the door, changed the code, and opened every window. For the first time in years, the house felt like mine. Knox thought he'd ruin me. Instead, he ruined himself.